Right, let's start by coming into Dasana. So stand at the top of your mat, feet hip distance apart, arms beside you, fingers spread, palms spread. Close the eyes, stand nice and tall. As you stand tall through the body, I want you to relax the shoulders down away from ears. Really root down through the feet, so push down through the feet, lift the knees or the kneecaps back up towards the hips so we can feel our thighs start to switch on. Maybe you want to rock from side to side a little bit. Good, and just take a long breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Again, breath in. Open, exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Next breath in, we're going to send the arms up to the ceiling, reach up high. Exhale, bring the palms together at the center of the chest, eyes are closed. Good. We'll open our practice with 3 Oms, so take a breath in. Great practice, everyone. Inhale, send the hands high. As you exhale, bow forwards. Flat back breath in. Exhale the hands down, step back into high plank. Remember, you can place the knees down this morning if you wish to as we go down into low plank, elbows tucked in. And now breathe into your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, so let's walk our dog out for the next few breaths. As we know, we've had the heels, we open ribs sideways. Good, maybe even lifting one hand off the ground. So as I twist to my right, or my left, sorry, I'm bending right knee, lifting left hand. And on the left side, left knee bends, open out to the right. Good, now keep moving, breathing. It's a nice way just to gently open up the back of the legs, the hamstrings, back of knees, into calf muscles. Good, now bring yourself back into the center. Inhale, send the hips up, chest back. Exhale, step or float to the top of the mat. Feet together, halfway lift. Forward fold. Toes to fingers, we rise up to the ceiling as we breathe in. Exhale, bow forwards. Flat back inhale. Send those hands down again, step into high plank. Knees can be down if you need to, elbows tucked in for low plank. Up dog breath in. Down dog breath out. Send the hips up, inhale. Heels go down as you exhale. Now breathe in into the sides of the ribs. Roll the shoulders around to the front of the body as you exhale. So you're drawing the elbows closer together underneath you. As if you're squeezing that block in between them. Let the neck relax. Send the chest backwards, pushing down through the hands, down through the heels. Another breath in. Step or float to the top of the mat. Feet together, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise and shine. Big stretch up, big breath in. Bow forwards as you breathe out. Flat back inhale. Send the hands down, step back into that high plank. Knees down, elbows tucked in, low plank. Up dog as you breathe in. Down dog as you breathe out. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Another breath in. Let it go as you breathe out. So use this midday kind of stretch yoga practice to reset yourself after the morning. It may be a busy morning, it may have been a nice easy morning. but just to get a little bit of feeling into the body and breath. Now bring the feet together, bend the knees, inhale. Step, jump or float to the top of the mat. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Let's go for a chair pose, breath in. So rise up through the hands and sit low into your chair. Keep tucking tailbone under. Feet and knees are together so we can squeeze those thighs in. Good, take a breath in. Bring the palms to the center of the chest. Deep inhale, lift up through the spine. Exhale, twist over to your right side. Good, so just have a look at your knees. Make sure your left knee is in line with the right knee. We're going to keep our hips squared off to the floor. Take a breath in into the whole of the chest. Twist as you breathe out. Deep inhale. Sit a little bit lower as you exhale. Good, nice. Breath in. Relax the neck as you breathe out. That's it, nice baby, fantastic. One more deep inhale. And release into forward fold as you exhale. Take the feet hip distance apart. Let's go for a big toe grab here now. So wrap the fingers around the toes. Now bend those knees again as you breathe into flat back. And then as you exhale, send hips up, feet down, elbows go out to the sides. Good, now really pull on the toes. Send the elbows out as far as you can. Relax the neck. Maybe even give the head a little shake. Just a little kind of shake from side to side or around in a figure of eight. Breathe into the shoulder blades, that space behind you. And then pull yourself further forward as you breathe out. Deep inhale. Full exhale. One more breath in. And release as you breathe out. Give the back of the legs a little jump. Good. Now bring the feet together. Flat back breath in. Hands go down. Step into high plank. Lower down to low plank. Knees can be down. Elbows tucked in. Breath in, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Good. So we want to maximize our breath as much as we can today. So we take that big breath in. Notice the pause at the top of the inhale, and then as you exhale, empty the lungs. Notice the pause at the bottom as well. They're just as important as the breath in and out. Now bring the feet together, bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale as you step to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Let's go for chair pose once more. Let's sit a little bit lower, everyone, in this chair. So really squeeze in those thighs, tuck the tailbone. Good, now remember, we don't round up through the spine. We want to be opening our chest as much forward as we can. Breath in, palms to the chest, breath out. Nice deep inhale. Let's twist to the left as you exhale. So as again, as you go in for your twist, you're going to keep the knees in line. So let's push that left hip backwards, right hip backwards, left hip forwards. Because it will be the right knee that's trying to overtake this time. Good. Deep inhale into the hold of the chest. Exhale as you push hands together and twist. Breath in. Release the neck as you breathe out. Deep inhale. Sit lower into your chair as you exhale. Another breath in. And release as you breathe out. Forward fold, feet hip distance apart. Okay, let's go for our gorilla pose now. So take your hand, slide both hands underneath your feet, so toes come up to wrist creases, or as close to the wrist as you can. Now bend the knees, flat back breath in. Exhale, hips up, feet down, elbows go out to the sides once again. Same as we do in our big toe grab, but it's a little bit deeper on the gorilla pose. Good, now fill up the back space, so the shoulder blades, you should be able to feel them kind of expand out as you breathe in. And then pull yourself further forwards as you breathe out. Good, nice Pavey, fantastic. Yes, Jamie. All the while allowing the neck to relax, so the head is heavy. Allowing those top vertebrae to get opened up. Take another breath in and release as you breathe out. Bringing those feet together, maybe give the back of the legs a little drum. Breath in into flat back. Exhale the hands down. High plank. Remember, knees can be down, lower down to low plank. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Bring the feet together. Inhale, send that right foot up to the ceiling. Now bend the knee and stack the hips. Let's open out through the right side of the body. So we're drawing right heel into the glute as we lift that right knee up. Now breath in into the right rib cage. As you exhale, step up to warrior two. So arms will cartwheel forwards and backwards. Heels are in line with each other. Good, deep inhale. Now straighten that right leg out as you exhale. So you can take a micro bend in the knee. I like to do this. I don't straighten it completely. I have a little bend in my knee. Take a breath in. Send the right hand for triangle down towards the shin, or you can go down towards a block. Good. Left arm keeps reaching up towards the ceiling. As you reach up and breathe in, you twist and open as you breathe out. Deep inhale. Let go of the neck, right ear down to right shoulder as you exhale. Fill up. Empty out. Again, breath in. Tuck tailbone and twist as you breathe out. Nice deep inhale. Send the hands down to the mat. Step back into high plank. Low down to low plank. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Feet together, inhale, send that left leg up to the ceiling now. Bend the knees, stack the hips, draw that heel in towards the glute as much as you can. Good, maybe you're light on this side and you can allow the fingertips on the left hand to be on the mat, or even allow that hand to lift up completely. Good, now take a breath in into left rib cage. Exhale, step up to warrior two. Arms are forwards and backwards, back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Good, deep inhale. Straighten that left leg out as you exhale. Breath in. Let's send that left hand down to the shin or to your block, or you can simply just hover on the inside. Now reach up through right fingers, inhale, and let's roll the right shoulder backwards, opening the chest as we exhale. Breath in into the ribs. Relax the neck as you breathe out. Deep inhale. Tuck the tailbone, lift up the toes. By lifting toes, we'll get more activation into the feet, more feeling, more control. Good, keep breathing, lifting up through right arm. Twisting as you breathe out. Take another deep inhale. As you exhale, send the hands down. Step back into high plank, low plank. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Okay, right foot is going to go up to the ceiling, inhale. Step up to your warrior two as you exhale. Arms go forwards and backwards. Okay, now straighten your right leg out and rotate the right foot around to the outside edge of your mat. So you're facing the outside of your mat. Good, now bring the palms, or bring the hands down to the hips. Let me move my microphone. Now inhale, lift up out of the chest. Exhale, let's go for that wide-legged straddle as we fold over. Hands can come down to the mat. You can reach out towards big toes. You can even walk the hands backwards through the legs towards the other side of the mat behind you. Good, now breathe in into your shoulder blades, into your spine, into the whole of the back of the body. As you exhale, you allow yourself to fold a little bit more. And remember, it could be just millimeters. You know, in a pose like this, where we're getting that nice stretch up through the back of the legs, just folding over a little bit more feels quite big. Especially for someone, you know, if you've got tight hamstrings. Okay, take an inhale as you come up into halfway lift. Hold the lift and exhale out. As you breathe in, slowly continue to rise up. Come back into your warrior two, so rotate the right foot forward, arms go forwards and back. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, send the hands downwards. Step back into high plank. Lower down to low plank. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Send the hips up, breath in. Send the heels down, breath out. Left foot this time goes up, inhale. Step up to crescent lunge. Warrior two. Warrior two. Arms are going to go forwards and backwards. Okay, big breath in. Let's straighten that left leg out and rotate around towards the other side of the mat. Good. Deep inhale as you lift up out of the chest. Exhale as you fold forwards once again. Good. Now see if you can go a little bit wider with the feet this time. But keep pigeon-toeing the feet inwards. So toes are more into the middle than the heels. This will give you a greater stretch, not only down through the back of the legs, but also down through the sides. Eyes closed, deep inhale. Maybe even open the mouth as you exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Fill up. Empty out. Next inhale, you're going to come up into halfway lift. Hold it there. Exhale. Continue the rise up slowly as we breathe in. Come back into warrior two. Left foot rotates forwards. Arms go forwards and backwards. Deep inhale. Send the hands down. Step back into high plank. Lower down to low plank. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Send the hips up, breath in. Draw the thighs in as you breathe out. You're squeezing that space in between the thighs. This starts to activate everything that runs up into our groin. Good. Send that right foot up, breath in. Now bend the knees, stack the hips, breath out. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Inhale, send the foot up. Bend the knee as you exhale, stack the hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, knee comes to right tricep or elbow. Inhale, send the foot up. Bend knee, exhale, stack the hips. Another breath in. Bring the knee now as you breathe out to the left tricep, left elbow. Inhale, send the foot up. Bend the knee, exhale, stack the hips. One more breath in. Let's come up into half pigeon as we breathe out. So take your time here, walk your left foot backwards. Increasing that opening, that stretching through the right glute into hamstring. Good, and you can come down onto forearms when you're ready. You can even extend the arms forwards if you want to go a little bit deeper today. And if you want to go deeper still, take a thread the needle. Left arm reaches forwards, right arm will go underneath the left armpit. Bringing right ear and shoulder down either to the mat, or if you've got a block or a cushion, you can even rest the head, the right ear onto that. Good, close the eyes, take a deep inhale. Release into the pose as you exhale. Big breath in. Full breath out. Fill up your back space, inhale. Tuck your tailbone as you exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Another deep inhale. As you exhale, come back up onto your hands. Good. Let's take a breath in as we lift up out of the spine. As we breathe out, we tuck the left toes underneath, sending that right foot up towards the ceiling. Let's bend the knee. Just take a little rotation in knee, ankle, and hip, and then place the foot down onto the mat. Good. Now push down through the hands as you lift that left foot up to the ceiling. Bend the knee as you breathe out, stack the hips, drawing the heel into glutes. Another deep inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send the foot up. Bend the knee, stack the hips. Breath in. Exhale, knee to left elbow tricep. Inhale, send the foot up. Bend and stack. Deep inhale. Exhale over to the right side now, as high as you can get that knee. Inhale, send it up, bend and stack. Another deep breath in, step up as you breathe out, or come up into half pigeon as you breathe out. Good, so walk your right foot backwards. Use the toes to kind of pull the right side of the body backwards, bringing that left side closer to the mat, increasing our opening, the feeling on that side. Now when you're happy with your base, come down onto forearms, extend forwards, or let's go for that thread the needle once again. I really like that thread the needle at the moment. It kind of really takes you into a nice deep place in this pose. Now breathing into the shoulder blades. Draw the belly and tuck the tailbone. Now tucking the tailbone in this sort of pose, it's not going to be a massive kind of movement in the hips. It's very small. But that tucking of the tailbone will switch on your right glute muscle a little bit more. It'll open out the hip flexor on the right side. Eyes closed, breath in. If you're threading the needle, then push through that left arm as you breathe out. If you're on the elbows as you breathe out, allow the head to hang between the shoulders. So we're not using our energy to keep the head up, we just allow it to hang. Let's take a breath in. As we breathe out, we come up onto our hands. Good, we hold it there, take another deep inhale as we tuck the right toes underneath. As you exhale, send that left foot up towards the ceiling. Good, bend the knees, stack the hips, rotate in those little circles. Good, now place the foot back down onto the mat. Take a breath in into the whole of the ribs. As you breathe out, step or float to the top of the mat, come to lay down on your back. Okay, so now we're laying down on our back, we're going to go for shoulder stand, but we'll rock and roll into our shoulder stand. So draw the knees in towards the chest. Good, now take a breath in. Squeeze them in as you breathe out. Now this morning I want you to try and keep the knees as close, or the thighs as close to the body as you can when you rock and roll. So, on your next inhale, you're going to rock up. As you exhale, go back. Keep those knees and thighs in as close as you can. Good, now keep rocking backwards, breath out, rocking forwards, breath in. On your next rock backwards, let's go shoulder stand. Send the feet up to the ceiling, hands come to lower spine. Yes. Hello, dog. Okay, I'm being attacked here. That's it. Keep squeezing the thighs in, pushing up through the feet. Good, so we can walk the elbows a little closer together behind us. Take one more breath in. Let's go for plow pose as we breathe out. So send those feet backwards, legs backwards. Keep the legs straight. If you can, try not to bend the knees. Let's see if we can go for straight legs. Let's take our deep inhale. Slowly lower those hips down to the mat as you exhale. So when your hips come down, I want you to keep your legs straight and then lower the heels down to the mat. Good, now your heels are on the ground. Let's go for fish on a brick. Let's take our brick, place it underneath us. Lay down as you exhale. It's always good to lay down as you exhale because you're relaxing muscles here. You're saying to the body, time to relax rather than engage. Become comfortable, allow the head to hang, maybe a cushion or a second block under the back of the head if you need it today. Arms out to the sides beside you, or they're going to reach towards the back. Good, and this is a nice one to be practicing outside there in the garden actually, Pavey, very nice. I think I might have to do my next class from the car park in the sunshine. Not quite as nice as the garden, but hey. Good, now let's take a breath in. Roll over to the right as you breathe out. Release the block out from underneath you. And we'll come to lay down on our back. We'll take a little supine twist. It's a nice quick one, so let's draw the right knee in towards the chest. Send it over towards the left side. Reach up through the right arm. Spread the fingers, spread the palm. Keep the arm long. Take an inhale. Bring the right knee back into the chest as you exhale. Sending it forwards, breath in, bringing the left knee in, breath out. Send it over to the right side as you extend towards the top of your mat through the left arm. Take a breath in, draw the knee into the chest as you breathe out. As you send that foot forwards, I want you to send the arms backwards, coming into a full body stretch. As you breathe out, bring the hands down beside you, palms facing up for Shavasana. Eyes closed. Have a towel over them, if you wish, or a cushion or pillow underneath the back of the head. Let's take a big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Again, breath in. Open, exhale. Let the breath go now. Shallow inhale, shallow exhale.
Namaste, 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 namo namah.
And now start to bring movement back into the fingers and toes. Allow the head to roll from side to side. And then bring the head back into the center as you breathe in. As you breathe out, draw the knees into the chest. Your next exhale, you'll roll over to the right side. Take a breath in. As you breathe out again, you'll come into a seated position, legs crossed, eyes closed. Palms together at the center of the chest, shoulders relaxed. We'll close our practice today with 3 Oms. Inhale. Thumb knuckles to our third eye center, and together we say Namaste.